Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, welcome to the video. So I've been planning on doing this video for a while. However, then I thought, well, I should do this like at a special time. So here we are. Basically, why today is special is because it is the anniversary of 1 year of me posting videos. So, as sort of like a special video for that, I am doing like part 1 of my writing journey. So starting off with when I literally knew nothing. So, disclaimer here, don't try and learn off this stuff. Like, I can attest to that I do not look good at all. So, yeah, let's just get into it. And here is the first pony. Another disclaimer. Some of these may be horses, but I'm going to call them all ponies. This is Mater. He is a stubborn halflinger that is adorable, but as you can see, I cannot control him for the life of me. Like, I'm being dragged around everywhere, and I'm just about going over his head. Now, that's the only video I have of him, and this is Finnegan. He is adorable. Honestly, this was like my first pony in my eyes. Like, I thought he was like my pony. He was a lot less stubborn than Mater was. And this was my attempt at posting a trot. It's hilarious to look back at this now, honestly, because this was in 2015, so 5 years ago. And this is, my position sucks. My arms are going all over the place. I'm trotting, my stirrups are not in the right spot. And then, woohoo, yeah, I don't know how, like, if I didn't have the seat I had, I would have gone, like, on the ground there. And then we see Atlanta coming through. And it's like, okay, that girl can actually ride versus me at this point. But it's kind of funny to look back at this and all the simple things of steering through the cones, steering through the little fences, adjusting my stirrups again over there. Like, I was trying to keep my stirrups in the right spot. I knew where they were supposed to be. And then the hard task of steering through the cones. So, Finnegan, long story short with him, I was riding him. This was my first time riding him. And it was for, like, not really an official horse camp type of thing, but it was like a small sort of horse camp thing for a few people. And so I got to be part of that, which I was thrilled about because I loved horses. I never really had much contact with them, but I loved them all the same. And so we did simple things like going through cones, going over a pallet. But he was just such a good boy, honestly. Like, he's so honest and just patient in general. But a bit of backstory on him. This was my first time lunging a horse. Finnegan was honestly so good. But basically some backstory. I was taking lessons on him for about probably 6 months. And then the girl who was teaching me found out she was too young to be giving lessons. And so I had to stop taking lessons for about a year, which was devastating for me. Until this horse camp that came up in 2017 that I volunteered at, and after I got the opportunity to clean a stall in exchange for riding some of the ponies. So the next pony is me after like a year. So I don't have like a whole bunch of video of me riding Finnegan after that point, but basically I gotten a lot better about posting, but I hadn't really ever cantered. So this is Ginger, and I could not hardly even post on her. Like, one, had been a year, but two, she had such a fast canter, or trot I should say. Fast canter too. As you can see, this is my first time cantering. So I am holding on for dear life because I didn't expect a canter. Ginger is a forward pony, and she decided, oh, we're going. You want to go fast, right? And I was just over here like, no, I don't want to go fast. I don't want to go fast. And she's like, yeah, let's go fast. So, yeah, I'm like struggling to hold on for dear life. I almost sort of went off there. I'm surprised I didn't go off, honestly. Like, even to this day, Ginger's canter is, like, hasty, and I don't like her canter. So basically, I got off at that point, readjusted the saddle, and rode her from there. But there's not too much else to see, so let's go on to the next pony. So this is Magic. She is a lazy Welsh pony, but let's just say she has the smoothest canter ever. Like, it was so much smoother than Ginger's. And this was a while after, probably like a month or so later. So I had a bit of practice of cantering her around a bit. And on to the next pony. So this is Prim. A little bit of context. It's been about 3 or 4 months. So I have gotten a lot more confident at the canter and at the trot. And so this was my first time jumping. So we came into the first jump, just Grand Prix height. This is like not even like a foot probably. But then again, I'm on like a tiny little Welsh pony. I thought I was I was on top of the world at this point. Like, this is when I fell in love with jumping. And then I thought, why not try it on Magic? So this is Magic again. That other pony from a few shots ago who I was cantering, and let's just say she does not really jump. Like, you either canter her to a jump or she like steps over them. So that's what she did a lot of the time. She jumped over that one, but then stepped over there, and I just about fell off. From there, we went around a bit. I was struggling with getting her to go because she is so lazy, and she was so lazy then I had like no leg power because I had ridden Ginger for the longest time. And so going to Magic was like complete opposite. And yeah, let's just say Magic was a piece of work. She's come such a long way since, honestly. But that was about the jump you get from Magic. Like, she doesn't put like a whole lot into it, honestly. If she can step over it, she will. That's just how Magic rules. So basically, I kept going around. Don't really know what I was trying to do, honestly. I think I was trying to make up a course before I even know what really a course was, honestly. But I was trying. It wasn't pretty. Can we just take a moment to appreciate that I don't really know what leads are at this point? I don't really know what a 2-point is. I don't know really a lot of things. So, yeah, let's just appreciate this interestingness. And yeah, back to Prim. Basically, after that point, I started to fall in love with Prim. Prim loved to jump. I loved to jump. Me and Prim were just like the best little pair. But at that point, like, I wasn't too big for Prim. Like, I was like a little tall, but I wasn't too heavy. So I rode her, and we jumped these high jumps of like whatever that is. That's like 1'3" or something like that. But it felt so huge. And so we jumped some of these. This is probably like a month or so later. So I've gotten more confident in jumping. Can we take a moment to appreciate there's no 2-point whatsoever? Like, 2-point non-existent. I don't think I really knew what a 2-point was, though, to be honest. And then back to Ginger. So this is Ginger. Again, we remember Ginger. Ginger is the one who taught me to canter. And I don't know what a lead is, so we're just going to ignore that I'm on the wrong lead. And here's Prim. This is one of my, honestly, favorite moments from Prim. This was one of my last rides. I think this is probably the last video I have of her. And this is a 12-hand pony jumping like 2 feet. So this was a huge milestone. Like, look at that. Like, honestly, this pony has such scope, to be honest. Like, she's a natural jumper. However, I was feeling like I was getting a bit too big for her. This is probably a month after even the other video, but this is still to this day one of my favorite moments with Prim. Like, I felt like so proud that I jumped her 2 feet, because honestly, for a small pony, that's like jumping 3 feet on a big horse. And that is it for part 1. Basically, my plan is to go on to doing like a part 2, and if there's enough, a part 3. But basically it's gonna go along like the rest of my riding journey, because that is kind of where I'm wanting to leave it, where it's already like a 10-minute video. But yeah, basically with Prim, I kind of just stopped riding her at that point because I was getting a bit self-conscious that I was too big for her, and I was like, it was just one of those things that after that I didn't really ride her too much. So yeah, you get to see all the other ponies in my riding journey next week, so tune into that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and go out there and love your ponies.